ABC News.
Andrew Kalupas with the latest. Prime Minister Anthony Albanese has confirmed he'll meet the French President face-to-face for the first time next week to begin repairing Australia's relationship with France. The relationship hit rock bottom when Emmanuel Macron accused former Prime Minister Scott Morrison of lying to him about the future of a $90 billion submarine deal. Mr Albanese says he's accepted an invitation from President Macron to visit after next week's NATO summit. Meanwhile, the Prime Minister has again implored China to remove trade sanctions on Australian exports to help mend diplomatic relations. Rescue efforts are continuing in southeast Afghanistan after Thursday's earthquake, which is thought to have killed at least 1,000 people. It's feared many families are buried in the rubble of their ruined homes in Paktika province, which is the worst hit area. Local officials say getting information from remote mountainous districts has been difficult because the quake has destroyed mobile phone towers and power lines. The president of Ukraine, Volodymyr Zelensky, says Russia is seeking to destroy the country's eastern Donbass region step by step as fighting there intensifies. Ukrainian officials say their forces are still holding the key eastern cities of Severodonetsk and Lysychansk, but Russian forces are advancing in the region. The head of West Australia's peak resources industry body has apologised to women who've endured sexual assault or harassment in the state's mine sites. A landmark parliamentary inquiry has detailed what it says was a failure of many companies to recognise what was happening in their workplaces. Among its recommendations was for the industry to consider how it can stop offenders jumping from one worksite to another. Rob Carruthers of the Chamber of Mines and Energy says that'll be considered in due course after a challenging day for the sector. Samsung Australia has been fined $14 million for misleading customers about the water resistance of their smartphones. The company was taken to the federal court in 2019 after running an ad that claimed its Galaxy phones could be safely submerged up to 1.5 metres deep in water for 30 minutes. The Competition and Consumer Watchdog says the water resistance claims were an important selling point for a series of phones. The ACCC is urging anyone who has bought a Galaxy phone and has experienced issues due to water damage to contact Samsung Australia. ABC News.